Alright everyone, welcome to Let's Play Penumbra Overture. Let's get right into it. Okay, so this is the second game in my journey to play a lot of Mark's early days games that he played back in the way beyond of yonder year. And this is the one that almost made him quit immediately. I'm just kidding. I don't know if that's actually true or not, but it gave him conniptions in all sorts of ways. But luckily, he fell on the sword for me so that I can get through it without wanting to rip my face off. But anyway, let's get started. We're gonna do normal. My story began in February, year 2000. Yeah. Wait.
For my part in this allegory, I'm not going to make the same mistakes my father made. Howard vanished from my mother's life before I was even in it.
Yeah.
So when he sent me a letter a few days after Mum's funeral, it was the first I'd ever heard from him. Pity he was dead. Writing from beyond the grave must be a genetic habit in my bloodline.
Huh.
His letter contained a key, instructions, pleas for forgiveness. I figured the dead don't have much use for absolution, so I turned to his prophetic passing, which he inexplicably expected to come any day.
Suspicious.
My father preferred to leave directions to a bank on Mayfair I'd never even heard of.
London, Mayfair.
In that bank was a safety deposit box in his name, and myself as executor. Of course, I went, as he knew I would.
How did he know?
I discovered that despite the evidence, he'd been legally declared dead almost 30 years ago, and so the old book and collection of notes I found had, in the eyes of the law, been mine all this time.
Uh-huh.
My father's instructions were to burn the documents, raise no further questions. But that was his error. No man's immune to the shameful trappings of curiosity, and
Oh, you're such an
my
idiot.
humanity got the better of me.
Instantly, this guy is fucking stupid.
The university I taught at was world-renowned for two things: physics and linguistics. I represented the first, and the man who stood for the second was stumped by my recent acquisition.
Oh boy.
The book was indecipherable. The notes, however, showed a location somewhere in uninhabited northern Greenland.
Classic Lovecraftian
It took me almost
horror.
a year to book the last flight I'd ever take.
Overly curious
As I watched
idiot.
civilization disappear along with Heathrow, I realised my father had disappeared 3 decades ago. almost to the
Heathrow.
day. And I considered in turn what it was that I was leaving behind. We landed on a strip of ice a few feet wide.
It reminds me of The
Within
Thing.
minutes I was pulling away in a chartered boat, beginning the 12-hour
Yeah.
journey that would lead me into my past.
I guess it makes sense with the whole cosmic horror dealio. Hey, look at that. We're in the game. Ooh, they've got a similar grain. They see a similar grain effect that Amnesia had when you got damaged a lot. Finally, we're almost docked. I better stow my gear. I may be far from home, but chances are I can still pick things up using left mouse button. Really? Oh, is that how it is? I take a close look at things with right mouse button. Oh boy, I'm so happy about that. Okay. In this game, the cursor wasn't on by default, but in other games it was. In the next 2 games it was. So I decided to just go ahead and... Oh, okay, I see. Pretty odorous. Glad I'm getting out of here soon. They must eat, sleep, and, well, do everything else in this one room for weeks at a time. Oh, yeah, great. Oh, wonderful. That's so nice. Thanks for the wonderful alliteration in that regard. I will say the graphics are better than I thought. Coming from just having watched it before on Mark's. Okay, there's a lock here. Always travel with a padlock and a key, preferably. Mine is in the inventory. Bonk. I like it. There's not much light in here. My flashlight could come in handy. Sure. If the torch runs out of batteries, I should be able to access it through the... Okay, so G for flare. Extra batteries to power my flashlight. You get it, bitch. Okay, hobbity. Hobbity boo boo. Okay, that's really heavy apparently. Can't throw it for tits. Okay, oh, what's in there? What's in here? Can I uncrouch? How do I uncrouch? I'm pressing control. Okay. Oh, stupid lamp. Get out of here. Stupid. What? You son of a... No. Okay, what do we got? Flashlight switches. On and off via inventory, or hopefully with shortcut KF. I'm gonna call this guy John, because that's what Mark called him, and I think that's a much better name. I don't care if your name is Philip. You could be Philip DeFranco for all I care. I don't give a shit. Your name's Jono. Good old Jono. I'm certain this map's a good decade or so out of date, but landmarks don't change much in Greenland, so I've got a pretty decent idea where I'm headed. That's not good. That's bad. I would rely on very current maps. Dearest Eric, just a quick note before you set sail and leave me once again. I left you a little something to remember me by in the chest at the foot of your bed. I really don't know why you still only have one bed on board. Taking shifts because of it is no way to get your rest. But what does a fisherman's wife know? Oh, sorry, this is a Uts female. No, let's see. I'll be praying every night for you. Oh my god, I'm horrible. I'm sorry. I apologize for everything that I am. I'll be praying for you every night for you to make sure. I'll be praying every night for you to make the catch you need so that you can come home to me safely and soon. Please don't be gone for 5 weeks like last time. I know I might nag sometimes, but I do love you, you know. I've washed these overalls of yours. I know you'll get them covered in assorted fish parts in no time, but I still feel better knowing that they've had a wash. Before I forget, the Herricksons in the village have asked me to see if you'll be coming to buy any trout. I said they are mostly out of season. If you do happen upon any, don't say anything. Stow them well in the ice, and I'll do something special with them to celebrate when you come home to me. The ship's captain deserves a little special treatment every once in a while. Take care, my love. My love. Okay, interesting. Always good to have a notebook to jot down some interesting information and reminders. Cool. Should be everything I need. I want to get going before dark. Alright, sounds good, guys. So it's P for, like, mementos, I guess. That's weird. But P for personal notes. G for, glow stick. Ooh, that looks actually pretty good. The film grain is a little strong. I might turn that off. For me. I wish there was a slider for it so I could just turn it down a little bit instead of turning it off. F for flashlight. Yep. And then, yeah, I think that's pretty good for now. Tab for inventory. As I stepped off the boat, setting out into the blizzard that had formed around me, I realized how utterly devoted I had been to the discovery of my father's past. I had no idea what to expect. Soon enough, my concerns were justified. I don't know whether I lost my orientation or my spirit first, but I lost feeling in my extremities soon after, and knew hypothermia was setting in. I started looking for shelter. Why is there blood on the snow? Why are you bleeding from hypothermia, you weirdo? So cold. Don't know where I am. Need shelter soon. Oh, aching bones. Okay, actually, yeah, that is a problem. My tire head went numb a long time ago, but I can still hear the wind roaring past, or is it some kind of animal in the distance? Wait. A rock. Great. Very smart. I remember this, like I said, Mark kind of, you can use interact mode. Oh, that's cool. So then you press R to get out of it. Okay. Hopefully it's not frozen inside as well. What the hell? Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. What? No, don't grab that. Don't grab that. Grab the frickin' door, you fucking weirdo. Okay, there we go. Maybe I should use the interact mode for that too. It's gonna take a bit. Okay. Like I said, Mark kind of fell on the sword for me a lot in this game, so I'm probably gonna remember quite a bit from watching his playthrough. Cool.